The Afghan army today flew 4 plane loads of soldiers to Kandahar from the capital, Kabul, in anticipation of a Taliban offensive. The army deployment comes a day after Taliban forces destroyed bridges and planted mines in villages just outside Kandahar in apparent preparation for battle against NATO forces. The Taliban regime was ousted from power in a 2001 U.S.-led invasion. The push into the Arkhandab district came 3 days after a coordinated Taliban attack on Kandahar's prison that freed 900, including 400 fighters. Kandahar they consider as a main stronghold. Presidential spokesman Humayun Hamidzada maintained that the situation was under control.
About the situation in Kandahar, as I said before, the Afghan National Army is in charge of the situation. There are, of course, some security incidents that have taken place, but the Afghan National Army, supported by the NATO forces, are there in Kandahar and they are addressing the situation.
Not so, says this Taliban commander.
بالکل په سلو کې 80% اوس امکان د قوت لري موږ د جدا تکتیک نه کار اخیستی دی لکه د عراق مطلب مخکې به کته شرقي ولایتو کې جنګ کوو اوس هم د پایتخت شاوخوا شروع کړي جنګ د سړک د لاندې واک نه لري واک لاندې ټول طالبانو ته است.
The U.S. and NATO have pleaded for additional troops over the last year and now have some 65,000 in the country. But Taliban fighters are still finding some measure of success against the international alliance, according to Anand Gopal of Interpress Service.
There's been a general shift in the balance of power in the last few months. This spring is the most violent spring since 2001. There's been more number of casualties and killings on both sides. The latest U.S. intelligence estimate from a couple of months ago says that the Taliban controls about 10% of the country and the Karzai government controls about 30% of the country. And that number's changed significantly in the last few years.